tonight. From Mercedes.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnist write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
They're going to look to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. The Falcons send out their punter. Kadarius Toney deep for the Giants. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Giants under head coach Joe Judge. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vita Vea drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Uses the stiff arm. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
So a great throw right there, and what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now back to throw. And the reception made by Green. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He was brought down there by Julian Love.
2nd and 9 now. Green's got it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find Ridley on the left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Looking to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run the draw with Mostert.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Joe Tryon
in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, 76 yards. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
That's swung out to Mostert.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Evans. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this.
He'll get this one to Galladay. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be a second down. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a day it's been so far. This, the third of our Saturday triple header. 3 more to come tomorrow as the NFL playoffs are officially underway. But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Well, he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he will have a Giants first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They'll look to throw again. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vita Vea able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now a play fake here on first down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Finding Green, complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A very quick pass to Ridley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1. This is to Pitts on the quick slant. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Mostert. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Again, it's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Raheem Mostert. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to the... The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Today, from TI.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. Here's Thompson to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Now a throw here to his running back. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. That one caught by Tyreek Hill and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tunyon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down at the 28. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, McFarland. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And the Steelers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Back to throw here. And a little floater there is incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Harris. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Karan Higdon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. That's out wide here for Robinson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal, so Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. 2nd and 14.
Robinson's got it. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Completion here to Claypool. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On the give, this is Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The throw right sideline here is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Second and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They hand this off to Harris.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll set up a throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Bilal Nichols in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll look to throw now on first down. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not much there, only a yard. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Harris has it over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll throw now on the final play.
A short one there to Freiermuth. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 3 games here on this wildcard Saturday is at halftime. We're going to back out to you guys in just a minute. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
2nd and 3. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give it more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now, fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of, they've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Robinson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They run. Robinson. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On the run, it's Robinson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
But we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. They run with Harris. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he has got it. From 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Finds his tight end Ingram.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a throw here, hauled in. On first down, it's Robinson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run again here with Robinson. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Jaguars on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up third down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to third down and making the play there.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will make this a 9-point lead. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. A solid stiff arm. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now an injured player down there, and it's Najee Harris who is the one they're looking at. Well, that could be problematic for this offense. Back to throw again. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Able to hit his target, Claypool. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Robinson. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And losing in this wild card round, they've got something to build on, though, for next year, but I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick.